This is an impression that is so clear, so vivid, so obviously true that it has this irresistible conviction.
The Stoics were convinced that before we can even hope to act the right way, we first have to learn to think the right way. Logic is that strong wall that protects our minds from false ideas, from bad arguments, and from irrational conclusions.
The Stoics imagined the mind of a baby as a blank sheet of paper. Everything we come to know starts as an impression that comes in through our senses, what they called a fantasy. This is just the raw data flooding in. The sight of a tree, the sound of a person's voice, the feeling of a cold breeze.
But how do we know if what we're sensing is actually real? The Stoics had this amazing answer: the gripping fantasy. This is an impression that is so clear, so vivid, so obviously true that it has this irresistible conviction. It's an impression that practically grabs you by the collar and forces you to agree with it. That's how you know you're grasping something real.
Zeno, the guy who founded Stoicism, had this brilliant way of showing the path to knowledge just by using his hand. So picture this. He holds out his hand, palm open and flat. This, he said, is a phantasia, that first raw impression, just data hitting your senses. Now watch. He slightly curls his fingers in. This represents assent. This is the moment your mind kicks in and says, okay, I accept this impression. I'm going to consider it. It's a conscious choice you make to take that raw data seriously. And then he closes his hand into a tight fist. This is comprehension. See, this isn't just about accepting an impression anymore. This is about truly grasping it. It's one of those gripping fantasies that you've tested, you've examined, and you understand that it's real. And for the final step, he takes that fist and clasps it securely with his other hand. This is knowledge. It's a comprehension that is so firm, so locked down by reason, that no argument in the world can shake it loose. That's the solid foundation you build inside the wall of logic.